this is what I wanted. I wanted to come and see my son amongst one of the lads in the team. So this is a sweet moment for me, but tough as well, really hard. I can feel it inside my belly and my heart. Where should I start, man? Who knows about the story? Cool, so most of you don't. Let me just give you a quick run through of the story. Kiyan was a really, really nice guy, just a genuinely nice guy. I'd come from being homeless at 15, had a rough background coming up, and from being homeless I got into doing crime, just robberies. I thought I was one of the big boys, thought I'd be doing inside jobs, shot in, fraud. And I had like 6 years of this life. But during this 6 years, I had Tanisha and Kiyan. So by 21, I thought I'd seen some of my brethren die. I'd seen a lot of my brethren go in jail. And I thought, you know what? This ain't what I want. I was making money, I was doing all right. But I thought, what is the future in this? This is, when I ran away from home, I dreamed of being someone. I wanted to do something with my life. And I thought, this ain't it. I just got caught up in the roads. So I was mad enough to decide that I'm gonna start doing boxing. Like, just the toughest sport out there, really, getting banged in the face for some money. And what, I don't know, probably because my dad was a fighter, and he trained me from when I was 8. I had to go running with him, I had to spar with my brothers, they beat me up. My older brother, spar with my dad, he'd bang me up. So I kind of was being built up tough, and I didn't realize it, and that's how my reputation was quite tough on the streets. I could take care of myself. So I decided to do that, but we all know the pressure that it takes to be a professional athlete and the dedication that's needed, right guys? The dedication to become everything you want to be. So I had this image in my head, I'm gonna make it. So I had to drop smoking, drop taking drugs, drop the lifestyle, drop certain friends. So listen to all the stuff that I've had to do because I've got a one mind focus on what I want to achieve. Because for me, I looked at it like this is my one chance. I can't mess this up. I've got one go. I can't lose. I can't mess up and go back to smoking, go back to... So my boys are coming saying, Prince, what are you doing, bruv? Well, you ain't doing nothing. You ain't making no money on the road. We're making 5 bags a week. Come and join us on this move. I've had to say, nah, bruv, I ain't got no money no more. I'm really struggling, but I'm staying focused. I've got this vision and this dream to become someone. So I go through this process from 21 to 30 years old. And I am doing nothing but this. Nothing. So it's a little bit like yourselves right now in your life. Like, you got to be like this. You can't be thinking, yeah, I signed, I made a deal, I made some P, I made it. Nah. You got to be setting your standards not by looking at another team or another man. You got to be setting your standards for yourself high. You got to look at yourself as becoming the best that I can become. And nothing's going to mess with that. No personal life. No people dying. No things happening that's not well, that doesn't go as smooth as I like. Nothing going on the pitch is gonna mess with my focus. I am gonna be the best in my position. I'm gonna make the best effort. Every single time I come in and go on the grounds, I'm gonna give 100%. Like, this is my last time I'm going out to play. Because Kiyan didn't know it was his last time he was going out to play. And every time he went out to play, he played and gave his whole heart. So I done that from 21, and being in that place, in that mindset, changed my life. See, my life wasn't going nowhere, but that changed my life, brothers. That made me a whole different animal. Now, when I was going up against guys, I got 4 fights under my belt. And I decided to go into the biggest competition in the country. They call it the ABAs. I'm an amateur. My plan was, let me see if I put myself in the deep end, if I can swim. Let me see if I've got illusions of grandeur. Can I do this? The only way you can do that is if you test yourself. A lot of us want to be in a comfort zone, and we stay in that comfort zone, and we don't realize that we need to test ourselves. This is going to bring the best out of us. Put yourself up against great tests, uncomfortable situations. So my first sparring partner was Michael Watson. You guys might not know him. He was a British champion. He beat Nigel Benn back in the day. He was a top guy. He fought for the world title. He was one of the best guys that we had coming out of the country. And I'm an amateur, and I'm sparring with these guys. Do you understand me? The levels. So what I've done, I put myself up in the ABAs now. And everyone's looking at me thinking, who's this guy? We don't even know him. Everyone in the ABAs represents England. Everyone in the ABAs had 60, 70, 50, loads of fights. They got experience. Who's this little guy coming in with 4 fights? We're going to mug him off, mate. First round, he's gone. But first round, I ain't gone. First round, they drop me on the floor. My opponent takes me down. I'm on the floor thinking, why is the floor so close? And when I look up, I see the guy at the other end, and the ref saying, get back, get in your corner. So I'm thinking, this guy's knocked me down. All right, let's go. You think I'm staying down? Let's go. The next round, the fight was over. The next round, the fight was over. You're going to be facing matches this season where you're going to feel like we are down. What are we going to do? What are you going to do then? What feelings are going to go through you then? These are the times when it's going to show who you are, what you're made of. And these are the standards that you've set that's going to kick into play now. If you're just in this for the money, if you're just in this for the joy of, yeah, I got signed, I'm cool, I'm doing well, then what do you find to fight back? How do you fight back in a situation like that when everything's down? Some of your players might be down. You're going to be the one to lift them up. Say, let's do this. The whistle ain't gone yet. And as long as play's still going and the time's still ticking, I'm still in the game. And I'm still in the game. Someone tried to take me out the game. They pushed a knife in my son's heart, right outside his school. They tried to take me out the game of life, where you got one chance, not free, this ain't no gaming thing, one chance to make it, to do something with your life. You were created by the manufacturer of human beings, and you all have purpose and greatness in you. You're going to waste that and not push every day to be the best that you can be? I was not letting go of my dream. Okay? I'll tell you this now because I know we don't have the time. Get my book, The Prince of Peace. It will tell you everything, all the and the mess that I've been through, that I've had to drag myself out of time after time, and to keep shining, because I believe that I'm a winner. I believe I'm a champion, and a champion don't just show up on the grass. A champion don't just show up in the ring. A champion shows up everywhere, as a husband, as a brother, as a son. You show up, you represent. You let the greatness of your goodness of your heart demonstrate, this is what I'm here to be. And I'm going to be an example to those that come after me. And I see a great team of young men before me. And I have so much hope. You guys inspired me against Stoke. Wow. Some awesome play. I was like, am I watching Barcelona here? What's going on? These man is on fire. These brothers are on fire this year, bruv. We have got an exciting season up ahead of me. The more you lot merge together and think with a single-mindedness as a team, they're the teams that are noticed. They're the teams that break new barriers. They're the teams that everyone wants to look at. Even if they're from another club, they've got to look at QPR. Because QPR have a singleness of mind, a winning mindset. The whistle ain't gone. We can get our goal. You ain't breaking past our defense. You ain't breaking past you ain't mugging us off. I'm the forward, I get goals. That's what I do. For fun, I score goals for fun. That kind of mindset. Man ain't passing me, goalkeepers, balls can't pass me. Them mindset there, you're just on a mad one when you go out to play. Serious. And this is what's gonna make you stand out this season. Everything is mindset. Everything. And this is what saved me. Because I was a broken, finished man. Broken. If you saw me, you'd have said he needs to be sectioned. I'm hearing on the news, they're talking about my son. I'm seeing my son's picture on the news, not in my house, on the TV. It's like being in a twilight zone. It's like I'm looking in on myself. Talking about my son. And I'm seeing his face, and they're talking about him dead. I'm walking around a table like this, like I'm just making steps for hours. For hours. And then you hear some mad shrieking sound come out of me. Sounds I didn't even know I could make. Grief, heartbroken. How do you move on in life from there? How do you even think? What do I do? How do you think constructively? Well, for a while I didn't. My constructive was, how do I get this guy killed? My constructive was, how am I going to get my hands on him? My phone rang. My man them from road from back in the day said, yo, Prince, is that your boy on the TV, blood? Nah, we ain't having that. Because them man respect me highly on the roads because they know I've come from the roads and now I'm number one in the country. I fought for the world title. I've done all of that. They respect me. They look up to me. So they're not having it. They're like, Prince, we're going to deal with this for you. This brother's dead. You know, sometimes you get that crossroads in life. That was one of mine. What choice do I make? And you see choices, you got to make them all the time on that pitch. Choices, you got to be making it outside in your personal lives. Those choices can either make your career just fly rocket, or they can start spiraling you out of control. That day, I made the right decision. I said, nah, blood, that's my son. That's my son. I make them choices, not you. Leave that to me. That choice has brought me here today. That choice has brought me here today. I'm here because of the choices that I've made. I chose that the same thing I wanted to give my son, to teach him that you need a good heart, son. Yeah, I know you want to earn money. Yeah, I know you want to be prosperous. I know all that. But son, it's what you're becoming that's the most important thing. Because it's what you're becoming. You'll get the rewards of the P and the fame. You'll get that. But what's your mind focused on? Who are you? What character are you building? And that's what you leave. And that's what I learned. That's what you leave when you leave this place. You leave your legacy of who you was. No one don't care about how much P you earned. I never hear that getting spoken about in eulogies. I never hear that talking about money. Oh, he earned blood this year and the guy's dead. He's in a box. No one don't care about your money because you can't take it with you. People come up and talk about the impact that you had on their lives. People talk, that's what they're going to do with you. They're going to talk about who you was as a player, what you was like, what impact did you have on your teammates, Was it positive? Was you a part of the team? Did you work together? Was you a laugh? Was you inspirational to the other teammates? This is what they're going to remember. And this is what I want to pass on to you guys. If there's anything that I can give to you in this moment, it's that you are greatness sitting down right here. When you look in yourself in the mirror, when you go home and you're driving your car and you're going home, it ain't about your car. You look in the eyes in that mirror and you look at yourself and ask yourself the question, what do I want? What do I want to achieve? What great legacy am I going to leave when it's my time to go? And none of us know when that is. So that means we got to start building that legacy today. We got to make that happen today. The person that you love, the person that you see yourself and the reputation that you want, you got to be that from now. Change of a mindset. You believe that you're great, you will achieve greatness. You believe that I'm all right, you will achieve all rightness. It's all here, lads. I'll tell you something funny. I went fishing, some celebrity fishing competition with my missus. Was it yesterday, babe? Did we come back? Huh? Tuesday, yeah? You can see I'm not even with it, so mad busy, yeah? So Tuesday we go to this fishing competition. Bruv, I'm not catching no fish. All I'm hearing next to me is, yes, look at this whopper. And I'm sitting there like this with my son. And I'm hearing it all around. And all the other celebrities are winning. So I'm thinking, yo, P, why are you thinking like this? Change the way you're thinking. So me and my missus started saying, our fish is on the way. It's coming. We're going to catch 5 fish today. And we started talking it and we started speaking it into existence. How long before our line got caught after we started talking, babe? While we were talking and saying, we're going to be the fish catchers of today. Next minute, the line's like this. I'm like, yes. We got 5 fish. I said, we're going to get 5 fish today. That's what I said. By the end of the day, we got our 5 fish. I'm telling you, the power of the mind is amazing. Your belief, and I'm not saying this is a given for every time, but it don't have to be. It's that this is triggered on. That's working. And it don't matter the results. What matters is how you think. The power of your mind is the most important thing. You got some legends up in here. Les, you're the man, brother. I've got mad respect for you, brother. But he probably didn't think that because when I was having a chat with him out there, I was calling him Rio. I haven't got a clue what that was about, why Rio was coming out my mouth. But Les is so cool, yeah? He just carried on and played it off like, yeah, sweet, I'm Rio. So apologies, King, I don't know where that came from. Guys, seriously, we're going to have a great time this season. We're going to have a great time this season. And I want you to play and remember that this club has done something historical. Ain't been done before. Who does that? Who names a stadium after some little black kid? So what if he was brilliant? He was going to be a great potential up-and-coming footballer. He's not the first that's come and got all this talent and died. But I don't see any stadiums with those guys' names on. This one has. It's special. Kiyan was special. Kiyan was very special. I'll tell you what made him special. It's never the fact he was a talented footballer. There's loads of them out there. It's hard work ethic. If I show you Kiyan's body at 15, you go, nah, that guy ain't 15. He's not 15. In Kiyan's eyes, I'm gonna look like my dad. So I'm 50, and I've had to keep my standards high because I'm dealing with young people. So my energy's high, my standards is high, and if I'm trying to be inspirational to them, then I can't come up, oh mate, come on, sort yourself out. I can't come up like that. I can't, do you know what I'm saying? I can't come up trying to inspire kids like that. I've got to look the part. As I was telling my man, the drug dealer rolls around in his Mercs and the kids go, whoa, look at that. He's playing the part, so they want to be like him. So I've got to play the part so they can want to be like me. But the difference with me is I'm trying to inspire young people to do great, to be great. And that's what you guys have got an opportunity to do this season. Inspire the next generation to be great. But to do that, you got to be great. To do that, you got to play the part. To do that, guys, you got to be everything. And you got to believe that you are that already. That's what I'm saying. You got to believe that it's already done. Do you think when I thought about starting the Kiyan Prince Foundation, I thought of moments like these, getting an OBE, getting Children's Championship Award, getting an honorary doctorate degree? I didn't have none of that in mind. Those things came along not because I focused on them, but because I focused on making my son's name great and using the blueprint of how I brought him up to use to bring up other young people. Give them the opportunities that we gave Kiyan. Give them the training that we gave to Kiyan. This is the same template that I've done. So guys, I need your support. Why do I need your support in doing this? Because out there, we've got reached over 80,000 young people over the 10 years that I've been working with this organization, yeah? Where's the support? Do they really care about our young people? Well, they're getting killed every day on our roads. Who's got an idea? Who's set a national structure to change anything? It's always conversation and talk, innit? It's always chat, innit? But no one ain't come up with, how can you not come up with something and you got degrees, PhDs, all of that, and you can't come up with something and some kids are stabbing each other on the roads? I can, and I have. We want to bust the Inspirational Future Champions Roadshow. We want to get out to all of these young people with the message. Once we get that message out, we can then train and support them to become the great young businessmen that they are, the great young ballers. Do you understand me? Any potential that you have, we can develop these young people into becoming. We change the mindset. It already works. It already works. We've measured it. We've evaluated it. We've used their system to check our workout. We're good to go. Guys, I need you to link up with KPF, post our stuff, get the message out there so people understand your supporters, your fans are always backing the stuff that you're backing. So we need you. Guys, in the name of my son, we need every single one of you to ensure that you're doing all you can. We're going to do this tour. We're going to start in the West London schools. We want to see you guys. Contact me. Let me know that you want to make an appearance. 15 minutes, half an hour of your time. Nothing. And a young person is going to look up and say, what? Listen to this guy. He ain't been put on a plate for him. He's had to work for it. Because these youths think there's a quick route. Is there a quick route, boys? How hard you have to work, bruv? You have to work for what you want, innit? Exactly. So let them see the evidence of what they have to do. This is what young people need. They need the evidence. You're the evidence right here. And I'm saying to you, when I go around to different schools, some of you guys, come with me. We can have one guy a month, one guy a week. Just say, you know what, P, let me come with you. Let me meet some of these youths. We put you on a platform so these youths can see, that's me. That's what I can become. And I know all of you weren't top A-level students at school, because I was like that. I weren't. But look where I am today, okay? And you guys have got an opportunity to give QPR the best season ever. You got an opportunity to make the name above your stadium the most powerful, high-profile, evidence-based, impactful on the next generation organization that there is. Forget this country, the planet, because KPF is going international, and we finish making changes in this country and impacting knife crime, we're going to help others in other places. But let's start at home, because that's where the love begins. So before you guys go anywhere, you're going to kick every team's ass in the championship before you go anywhere. I love you guys. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you, guys. Yes, yes. Thanks, bro. Thanks, Lee. Awesome.